Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. We are live on LinkedIn with me, Mildred Talabi. Good afternoon. Who is tuning in? Who is here with me on this lunchtime live session? Now, already I can see Deanne. Hi, Deanne. Good afternoon, Deanne. Hi. Good to see you. Crystal. Hey, Crystal. Crystal is here. I love it. Good to see you, ladies. Listen, if you're tuning in for the first time, we are broadcasting this on LinkedIn, live on Facebook, and live on YouTube. Yes, I am everywhere. Come on, I preach visibility, right? It makes sense that you see me everywhere. But what this is a lunchtime live session that I do. And I'm going to tell you who I is in just a second, but I do this about once a month. I go live for a week at lunchtime to share some mini training session on something LinkedIn and business related. And in this session, this week, we are talking about how to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. And we are going to get to that in just a second, and yes, thank you. I've got somebody, it says LinkedIn user. Hello, LinkedIn user. It says loving your summer glow. This is summer glow because we are having a heat wave in the UK, which is rare. Absolutely rare. So I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying it. And I feel like I'm on a beach because I find my most flowery beach looking type of shirt to put on to match the weather. So thank you so much for that. Hi, Avina. Good to see you. Hi, Essie. Hi, Gilda. Wonderful. It's so good to see you. I think Kim, are you that LinkedIn user that I can't see? Good to see you anyway. But listen, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Mildred Talabi, and I am a LinkedIn visibility coach for women in business, specifically because I did a pivot recently. I specialize in really helping coaches, new coaches who are transitioning from corporate. Maybe you've had a corporate career and now you're going into coaching and you've had your coaching business for less than a year, 2 years. I'm the person for you because I really help you to lay the foundations of building a visible and profitable coaching business using this platform of LinkedIn. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm also the founder of Visible Women Tribe. Now, if you haven't heard about that, go check out my profile. You'll see the banner. You will not miss it. Visible Women Tribe. That's our community of women in business who are committed to being seen, heard, and remembered for all the right reasons. So if you want some more visibility in growing your business, then absolutely come and join our tribe. Check out my profile on LinkedIn for more details. But okay, I see Sonia here. Hi, Sonia. Ton, and I see Ton. Oh my God, please forgive me if I say your name wrong. Tom Boson Samuel, who says it's his first time here. You are welcome. Hi, good to have you tuning in first time here. Lovely to see you today. Listen, guys, the lunchtime sessions only last about half an hour at the most. So I'm going to get straight into it today because, as I said, we are going to talk about how to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. Now, if you are here and you are tuning in, whether on LinkedIn, whether on Facebook or YouTube even, let me know in the comments if you are a coach, And the reason I do specialize in coaches, a lot of my clients over the years, I started doing this coaching women, LinkedIn visibility coaching. January 2020 is the official, kind of start date. So it's been about 18 months. It's been great. Thank you, pandemic. That's at least one good thing that's come out of it. People have decided, oh my God, we need to learn how to be visible. We need to learn how to be on LinkedIn. And it's like, hey, Mildred can help with that. But I decided to specialize on coaches because a lot of my clients are coaches and a lot of people need coaches. I have a coach. I'm a coach and I have a coach. And I always have a coach because every coach needs a coach. And listen, if your coach doesn't have a coach, find a new coach because none of us know everything. We need other people to help us grow. And a good coach will help you make phenomenal progress in a much quicker, shorter time than you can ever do yourself. That's why it's important. And that's why coaches have a great role to play in society, right? Because there's so many areas of life that we can get coaching in. So if you're here and you're in the comments and you're a coach, I want you to drop in the comments and let me know what type of coach you are. I see Deanne. Deanne says, I am a spiritual coach. I love that, Deanne. Crystal is a finance coach and consultant. Hey, Crystal, that is awesome. That is brilliant. That is so needed. Gilda's part of the Visible Women Tribe. She says it's an amazing place. Indeed, it is. It absolutely is. Tamika's tuning in from Michigan. Hey, Tamika, I know Tamika's a coach. She's a relationship coach, which is awesome. So glad to have you guys. But so today's session and over the next 3 days, so today, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and on Friday, we're going to talk about how to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to get into it. Don't worry, I'm going to get into it today. But before I do, I want to let you know that everything that we're going to talk about over the next 3 days is only scratching the surface of what it really takes, because obviously we can't cover all the ground in like 20 minutes over 3 days. So what I am doing here is giving you a taster session, because on Thursday, the 29th of July, which is next Thursday, 29th of July, I am running a session which I'm calling, it's not a workshop, it's not your average workshop or masterclass. I'm calling it an experience. I'm calling it the LinkedIn experience. And what this session is a 3-hour experiential workshop for coaches to really get an overview of what it's like to run a profitable coaching business using LinkedIn as your primary platform. And trust me, if you are a coach, LinkedIn is an absolutely amazing place for you to be, because your ideal clients are right here. It's all about you plugging into them, finding them, being visible to them, and connecting with them. And in this session that we're going to have on Thursday, the 29th of July, during the LinkedIn experience, I'm going to walk you through everything. I'm literally going to take you behind the scenes of how I built my own coaching business and how I've done it with my clients, and how, most importantly, you can do it. You're going to get a blueprint. So it's a 3-hour session, and because of how much hands-on it is, it's very much hands-on. We're going to get into it. I am limiting this to just a small group of 10 women. So it's 10 women. You have to be a coach. I'm really sorry. That is the criteria, because just so it can be really tailored and relevant to you. So it's just 10 women, and we're going to go in this session. And I think you're going to want to be a part of this. So if you want to be a part of it, I'm not going to put out a website link. I'm not going to ask you to book a call, because it's not a call thing. I'm going to ask you to send me a message. I want you to first drop in the comments, LinkedIn experience, if you're interested, in case we're not connected and you can't reach me by message. And if we are connected, I want you to send me a message that says, Mildred, tell me more, because I need to be part of this. Because trust me, you need to be part of this. So that's LinkedIn experience next Thursday, the 29th of July. 10 spaces I've got, 3 of those have already gone. And this is my first time going public about it. So I know the rest are going to go. So if you want to be part of it, don't procrastinate. Get on it right now. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Drop LinkedIn experience in the comments, or send me a DM, or both, right? It's going to be great. But okay, so let's talk about today. Why is it important? Let's talk about building a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. Now, if you are serious about building a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn, there are 3 things that you're going to need. And I'm going to tell you what those 3 things are, and then we're going to go into each one of them over the next 3 days. Obviously, there are other elements, but we're going to focus on these 3 things for now, because I want you to have some real action takeaways that you're going to get from this. So, as some of you may already have tried to build your coaching business on Instagram, you may have already tried to build your coaching business on Facebook. You may even have tried TikTok. Oh my God, I signed up to TikTok last week. First time I signed up was about 4 months ago. I lasted half an hour and I deleted my account. But this time I signed up again last week, because I want to use the TikTok style videos. I have no intention of building visibility on TikTok. I couldn't care less. LinkedIn is my #1 hangout, and I like Clubhouse. Instagram and Facebook are there. But listen, you may have tried to build your coaching business on Instagram and it's not working, because you have to do all of these, hey, look at me in the reels, point, smile, 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 laugh, laugh, laugh. And it's a lot of work, because people are not coming to Instagram really to look for coaches. Yes, 1 or 2 maybe, but they're not really coming for that. They're coming to look at nice pictures, Facebook is even worse. People are coming to Facebook because they want to see pictures of your cute cat or your cute dog or your cute children. They don't want to buy your services. They will clap for you when you announce something about your business, but they're not going to buy. So, which leaves us with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a great platform to really tap into your ideal clients, because people come here with a completely different mindset. First of all, LinkedIn is not a social network. It's a professional network. So already the mindset is different that you get on LinkedIn that you get from some of these other platforms. So this is why if you really concentrate and say, right, for a season, I'm going to forget Instagram. I'm going to forget Facebook. I'm going to forget Twitter. I'm going to forget TikTok. And I'm going to focus my efforts on really learning how to use LinkedIn as a platform to build my coaching business. You are going to succeed. I promise you. I will tell you this, it will take time. You know, if you're the kind of person who wants to see results tomorrow, this ain't gonna work for you. Go do something else, you know, buy some paid advertising or something. This will not work for you. But it will take time for you to build a good foundation and really build your visibility and build that know me, like me, trust me factor that's called social selling that works so well right here on LinkedIn. And when you start to do that right, you will start to attract your ideal clients to you on a regular basis. How do I know? Because that's how I built my business. How do I know? Because that's what I teach my clients. How do I know? Because that's what I'm going to teach you at the LinkedIn experience next Thursday. If you come along to that, Thursday, 29th of July, DM me so you don't miss it. But listen, if you are going to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn, there are 3 things that you are going to need. 3 things you're going to need. Okay, good. I see some people. Deanne says, tell me more LinkedIn experience. I see somebody else, LinkedIn user. I don't know your name, but I will tell you more about LinkedIn experience. You know, if we're connected, DM me so I don't miss you. Okay. But if we're not connected, why are we not connected? Connect with me, man. I'm nice. Okay, but listen, 3 things you're going to need. 3 things you're going to need to know if you're going to build a profitable coaching business right here on LinkedIn. Number 1, audience. We're going to talk about audience today. Number 2 is content. We're going to talk about content tomorrow. Number 3 is offers. We're going to talk about offers on Friday. So I want you to stay with me for all 3 of these sessions, right? Today, we're going to talk about audience because the reason we're going to talk about audience is this. So today is day 1 and we're talking about audience today. You need to know your audience if you're going to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn, because everything starts with knowing your audience. Everything in business starts with knowing your audience. You need to know who you are serving and you need to be super, super, super clear about who you're serving. So here's the thing. A lot of the time when people start off as coaches, you know, you're tempted to kind of like serve everybody. You know, who do you coach? I've had conversations, you know, with people who've wanted my services. Like, okay, so who do you work with? You know, my services, you know, my coaching services, because I do X, Y, and Z, it can really meet anybody. I can work with anyone. Huh? Yeah, really? Maybe. However, even if you are Superwoman and you can work with everyone, here's one thing that you cannot do with everybody, and that is market to everybody. It is absolutely impossible to market to everybody, because this is, and I got this phrase from my coach. I told you every good coach has a coach. You know, you got to get yourself a good coach if you're a good coach, you know. So I got this phrase from my coach. She says, listen, in order to resonate, you must alienate. So I'm going to say that again. In order to resonate, you must alienate. What this means is that if you want to resonate with your target audience, and that should be your ultimate goal, yeah, because the people that you're serving, you need to know them in and out. They need to know you in and out. They need to feel like every time you speak, that you are speaking to them, that you are calling them out. You are talking their business. That's the kind of connection that you need to have with your audience. And that happens when you resonate with the right people. So in order to do that, you have to alienate some people. So you have to speak to your people at the risk of alienating other people who are not your people. Now, every now and again, because I put out LinkedIn articles, I do one about 1 a month, LinkedIn newsletters. You can see it on my feed. I've got about 20,000 people subscribed to that. Woo, that is awesome. And a lot of those people are not my target audience. So every now and again, I'll get a man who reads my article and he will say, and I had one, my last one. He says, "Oh, this is why is this just for women? You know, why is this just for women?" And I usually say to the guys who ask that, I'm like, listen, my content can work for you, whether you're a man or a woman, but my marketing is for the woman. I am talking to the woman. If you hear what I'm saying and it resonates with you, absolutely go ahead. If you even want to book my services, and I've had some men book my services. I have had some men book my services, even though my marketing is very female specific. But this is, you have to get over that concern, that worry of, I have to talk to everybody, and just focus on your target audience, because what is important is that they hear you, they understand you, because that's how you start to build that trust and build that relationship with them. So that's the very first thing you need to know about building a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn, is that everything starts with knowing your audience. Once you have this clarity, I promise you everything else is easier. So I want you to drop it in the comments if you do know your audience. I want you to drop in the audience. Don't write me an essay because I won't be able to read it out when I'm doing this live. But just give me a few words about who your audience is. Drop it. If you don't yet know, you don't have clarity, that's absolutely fine as well. I can help you get there. That's what I do, but just drop in the comments what it is, who you're serving, just a general idea of who it is that you serve. Because also remember, there are other people watching this live. So somebody watching this live could be your potential ideal client, and they wouldn't know if you don't say it. So you got to speak. Yeah. So drop it in the comment. Let me know who your audience is, because everything starts with knowing your audience. So that's the thing. Now, why is it so important to know your audience apart from everything that I say, that I've already said? Well, when it comes to writing your LinkedIn profile, your audience informs your profile. Now, your LinkedIn profile is like in fact, it's I would call this, and this is how I refer to the LinkedIn profile. This is consider it a mini landing page. So like you have your website and your homepage is your landing page that people land on, right? And that should give them enough info to really give them a sense of who you are and what you do. Now, your LinkedIn profile does that job much better than your website. I will tell you this for free. Your LinkedIn profile is a much better landing page than your website. And the reason it's a much better landing page is because of the traffic that it gets. Traffic means the numbers of people that visit your LinkedIn profile is way more than the number of people that visit your website. If you're lucky, most people's websites, if they're lucky, mine included, maybe you get a couple hundred visits a month, maybe. I don't even track the stats. Stats are not my thing. I'm a words person. I don't like data. I need to like it, but yeah, I don't track the stats, but I know it's not a lot of people. It's not a lot of people who visit my website, but a lot of people visit my LinkedIn profile. How do I know? Because LinkedIn, thankfully, do have stats on these things. You can see your profile views from your page, but also I can see by my following counts goes up in tens and hundreds, like almost on a daily basis. It's currently at almost 20,000. That's because there's traffic. People are going to my profile. People are going to your profile. So your LinkedIn profile is absolutely crucial, because this is your audience. When you have this clarity around who your audience is, that informs your profile. And you need that clarity in order to write a good profile. Because when you write a good profile, then you have a mini landing page that works for you 24/7. While you're asleep, people are logging into LinkedIn all over the world. And remember, LinkedIn as a platform, I think the last count was 740 million. It's probably more than that now, because during lockdown, a lot more people, got onto LinkedIn and started trying to, be visible and network online and all of that. But you're looking at least 740 million registered users on LinkedIn. And if even only 1% of those people visited LinkedIn on a daily basis, and it's a whole lot more than that, you've still got a whole lot more traffic than you get on your website. So, and the reason I'm deliberating on this point, and I'm really staying here, is because, again, I see a lot of new coaches or people who are transitioning into coaching, and they're like, okay, I want to be a coach, and all of that kind of stuff. And the business books and tell you that you need a brand, you need a logo, you need a website, you need stationery, you need printed business cards. Who on earth needs printed business cards these days? We do not need printed business cards. Save the trees, right? Don't print any business card. I stopped printing business cards about 6 years ago, But anyway, I'm digressing, right? But so you get told that you're starting your coaching business, so you need to have all of these stuff in place. And sometimes, often, new coaches get so bogged down trying to get all of these elements in place that you haven't looked up and realized that it's been 8 months of setting up your business, and all you've done is fiddled about with the colors of your brand and tried to get your website running. You haven't had a single client. No one even knows that you have a business because you haven't been visible. That is a fail. I don't want that to happen for you. So I want you to, even if you don't have a website yet for your coaching, or a website that accurately reflects your business and how you want it to be, that's a shiny website, all of that kind of stuff, I want you to concentrate your efforts on your LinkedIn profile, because this is your mini landing page. And if you work this profile right and you write this up well and you do it really well, people are going to land on this page and they are going to want to plug into your services without ever needing to see your website. I tell you this because it happens to me all the time, all the time. It happens for my clients. I have a client she's been 9 months into business, and she's only just now getting her website done, but that hasn't stopped her attracting clients and opportunities and everything else via LinkedIn, because thankfully she listened to my advice and focused on LinkedIn instead of trying to get all these fancy website stuff done. And anyway, in 2 years, you're going to want to update your website anyway, because it's like you outgrow stuff, right? So that's what I want you to concentrate on. I want you to concentrate on your profile as opposed to going to have this website. And it's important that as a coach that you have clarity around your audience, because that informs your profile. Now, for this LinkedIn experience that we're doing next Thursday, we are absolutely going to talk about your profile. We're going to talk about how you need to maximize this profile, the words that you need to write. What is it that you can do so that you're speaking directly to your audience? Now, I want you to, don't do it now when I get off this, right? Which is in about 10 minutes. I want you to go to my profile and I want you to read it, and I want to, if you are a coach, I guarantee you that you're going to read that and you're going to think, I need to connect with Mildred because it's so well written. I'm not saying that because I'm a great writer and my background is journalism. It is, and I am. Seriously though, I'm saying that because my profile is targeted towards my audience and it's very deliberate. And mine changes often as I go through my pivots and all of that, but it's very, very deliberate, and yours needs to be very deliberate too. You need to make sure that your profile speaks to your target audience if you are going to build a successful coaching business here on LinkedIn, which is absolutely possible for you to do. So this is it. Hey, Tisha has joined the conversation. She says, preach. Okay, I will preach, Tisha. As long as you're dropping offerings. I love it. I love it. So I see some new names. Alison is here with us. Essie says, I'm happy I jumped on the live. I'm so happy you are as well. And I see you ladies in there. Yes, Deanne is my audience, is women 35 plus who want to create a spiritually authentic. I should be putting up on the screen. Let me give you guys some visibility. So if you're here and you see any of these coaches here who have something that you want to plug into, connect with each other, because that's a key part of LinkedIn as well, networking, connection. So yes, Deanne is a spiritual coach for women over 35. Tamika is a coach for ambitious female business leaders and entrepreneurs. Love it. Crystal is a coach for individuals and female business owners lacking financial confidence. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it all, ladies. Alison from, okay, is that Ivana? No, she tagged somebody. Alison, hi Alison, you're new. I'm so happy to see you here on this live too. But listen, we're not gonna, this session, as I said, is only half an hour. So I know there's other things I wanted to cover, but time is looking at me like, Mildred, you better keep your mouth shut because you don't have enough time left. So I want you to know, if you're tuning in late and you joined late, so we've been talking about how to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn and the 3 things that you're gonna need. So you need to know your audience. You need to have clarity around your audience, and that's what we've covered today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the second one, which is content. You need clarity around your content. And then finally, on Friday, we're going to talk about offers. But as I said, all of this is just scratching the surface, because it's like a little taster session of a full workshop that I am doing next Thursday, the 29th of July, which I am calling the LinkedIn Experience. Now, this session is not a workshop. It's not your average workshop. It's like a deep dive into LinkedIn and everything that you need to do and be on this platform to really build your coaching business. And I want you to be part of this. I'm not going to share the link on how you can get involved because I want you to demonstrate some hunger and message me. So first thing I want you to do, I want you to drop in the comments, LinkedIn experience, tell me more if you want to know more about this. And or if we're already connected, I want you to send me a DM, send me a private message and let me know, and I will send you the info. There is a financial investment, of course. So only apply if you're the kind of person who knows how important it is to invest in your own growth, because you need to. You absolutely need to. Stop trying to DIY it yourself. Listen, I tried to DIY stuff early on in my business years. It took me years to do what I was able to do in months with a good coach. And that's what a good coach can do. And that's what good knowledge can do. And that's what we're doing next Thursday, the 29th of August. I want you to be part of this LinkedIn experience. I want you to send me a message. Tell me, Mildred, I want more. I want to know more. Tell me more. And then I want you to come back here tomorrow where we talk about number 2. So tomorrow we are going to talk about content and why that plays an important role to building a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. So Sharon, I was about to sign up, but I'm gonna give you some promo about that. So Sharon is tuning. Sharon says, I'm a life and business coach who helps female entrepreneurs define and reach their personal and professional goals. I like it, Sharon. I like it. I love it. I love it. We absolutely cannot have too many coaches. As I was saying at the beginning, coaching is important because with a good coach, you can make so much more progress in your life, in your business than you can do on your own. So if you want to be part of the LinkedIn experience, I want you to message me. I've got 10 spaces, only 10 spaces for this. 3 of them have already gone, and today is the first time I'm speaking about it publicly. So I know the other 7 are going to go. So don't procrastinate. Send me a message. I will send you those details. Get yourself booked on, and we are really going to dive in on how you can build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn next Thursday. But for now, I am going to love you and leave you, and I invite you to join me back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock BST. That's our time, British time, right? British UK time, British summer time, whatever the BST stands for. Join me back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock where we talk about part 2 of how to build a profitable coaching business on LinkedIn. And we're going to talk about content. You're not going to want to miss that. Invite any coach that you know that needs to be here. Any female coaches, invite them, bring them along. Say, this Mildred, she's chatting some sense. She's talking some good stuff. Come and join me tomorrow. All right, guys. I am off. I'm going to reply to your messages when I get off this. And then, send you that info about the experience. But remember, I've got 7 spaces left. If you want it, act now. And then I will see you again here tomorrow. Take care.